Okay, just from the start here, so obviously a Windows PC, Vista, Home Premium, sorry, not Home Basic. Okay, what I'll do is I'll actually just switch the input to my actual PS3. Okay, here's the PS3 on my monitor. Okay, here's the little intro screen for Force Unleashed. Okay, we're going to go back to our display settings now. Then you got the top one, and you got the 4 different display types: HDMI, component, composite, and RGB, which is analog. Okay, I'm going to pick HDMI because that's where I've got it, full to output. Okay, your automatic and your custom setting types. When you pick automatic, it just detects what it thinks your monitor can handle. So I'm just going to go there. Okay, see, it automatically detects 1080p. I'll show you why in just a moment. Okay, unfortunately, because the monitor doesn't support it, the screen is very big. Sorry, the image is very big, I apologise. So what I'll do is I'll hit no, I'll go down to custom, and then you've got 576p, 720p, 1080i, 1080p. My monitor can't handle 1080i, and 1080p makes the image look stupid. So I'm going to pick 720p. Okay, all of that. Now you've got the sound options, or the audio options. You've got HDMI, high quality, you got digital out, high quality, and you got your RGB analog, which is sort of standard quality. Your standard quality one, and there you go, it's fine. So next I'll take you on to bits and bobs that you'll need to actually do that, okay? Okay, I'm going to make the assumption that everyone knows what cables go into the back of a PS3, so I'm just going to show you the ones that you need. The power cable's still plugged in. Right, that's a HDMI cable. It's actually a HDMI to DVI cable, okay? And that other one is just the standard one that comes with it for video, audio, blah blah blah. Okay, what I'm showing you here now, okay, what I've actually got is a HDMI to DVI, and then I've got something called HD Fury, and then I've just got a VGA cable, little extender coming out of there. Okay, HD Fury, I'll explain a little bit about that show at the end of the video. Okay, now the other one I've got is obviously your red, white and yellow. That's your bog standard sound stuff, and that's the cable that came with the PS3. Every single one should have it really. This is like an analog to 3.5mm converter. A couple of quid, cost me £1 maybe. That's about $2 almost. Anyway, yeah, we need one of those, and then what you also need is a female to female 3.5mm converter. Basically, it lets you plug in headphones, speakers, blah blah blah. Okay, what I've got here, I'm just going to use my PC speakers as the demo. I've got the PC speakers, that's connected to that thing up there. What I'll do is I'll pull the little green cable out the back for the actual speakers and plug them into that 3.5mm female to female. Obviously, we're not going to get any sound because it's not plugged into the actual console, but you can hear the static. Yeah, so that converts fine, whatever. Now I'm going to show you how you actually connect the up to the actual PC monitor itself. Right, I mean, you obviously got your VGA cable coming out there. Now the way I've got it set up, that's actually a 4:1 VGA switch. Here's my Xbox 360. What I'll do is I'll just turn that on. Basically, it's got 4 VGA ports in the back. I'm using 3 at the moment, but then it's also got a VGA out which goes to the actual monitor. VGA does support 1080p, no sound though. Okay, as you can see, there's my Xbox. I've not got my speakers turned on. I've actually got a spare pair of speakers somewhere up there, which I actually use for my consoles. But anyway, so all you do is just switch the little knob. There's A, B, C and D. That cost me $6.49, $13, $14, probably $15. Okay, I just want to show you what's actually going on at the back of the PC. That's HD Fury right there. More information on that in just a moment. That's the actual 4-in-1 switch, or VGA switch. That white one is the one that connects to the monitor. My Xbox, PS3 and PC all go into that. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to play you a little bit of Spider-Man 3 Blu-ray on the PS3 just so you can see the sound. Enjoy. I do apologise for the camera quality, webcam. I've got my digital camera with me here to university. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about HD Fury. Okay, now you really need to pay attention to this bit. I'm going to explain how you actually get the actual high definition images onto the actual monitor. This is a device called HD Fury. Okay, I mean, I could have got a video, blah blah blah. If you look a little bit earlier on, you'll see it. Now, what this device actually does is it has a little chip inside it. Now, TVs bought in probably the last 2 years with HDMI ports are going to be HDCP compatible. Compliant. I apologise. Basically, what that means is there's a small chip inside them, like in HD Fury. The PlayStation 3 and other high-definition HDMI-enabled devices, such as graphics cards and Blu-ray players, PS3 included, have a little chip inside them that basically encodes all high-definition images. Okay, the actual output device, monitor, TV, projector, has to have the same chip inside it to decipher the actual encryption. Okay. Now, what HD Fury has inside it is a little chip that deciphers the code. Now, my monitor isn't HDCP compliant, and I'm not paying 200 quid for one that is. So, plug HD Fury into the back, and that does it for you. Now, HD Fury is $100. That was about 56 pounds for me. Yes, it is pricey, but it's 56 pounds for this, or £200 for a HDCP compliant monitor, or over £300 for a HDMI enabled TV. So this was definitely the cheaper option. Now, one thing you do need to make sure, check to see if your monitor is HDCP compliant before doing any of this. The reason I say to check if your monitor is HDCP compliant already is because if it is, then you won't need HD Fury, you'll only need the list of things I'm about to show. If it isn't HDCP compliant, then you'll need the list I'm about to show and HD Fury to get full 1080p on your actual monitors. What HD Fury actually does is it actually tricks the PS3 into thinking that it's actually displaying to a HDMI enabled device, so that's how you get the full 1080p. Also, check out the HD Fury website for more information about things such as why you need it, legality, etc. Okay, this is a standard HDMI to DVI cable. This cost me about £5, or mine did. Don't know what the price was in America. Basically, one at the PS3 end is a HDMI end, the DVI end goes into HD Fury, or if you already have a DVI monitor, then it goes into your monitor. If you have a VGA monitor, then you can buy a little converter. I didn't need one, but I've seen them for, again, £5. Okay. This is just a box standard VGA to VGA cable. If you buy HD Fury, I'd recommend this because, HD Fury is quite chunky, so putting it into your monitor would be a bit of a bitch. Also, if you buy one of those VGA switches, like I've got, plugging in would be a lot better as well. Yeah, I mean, nothing really, a couple of pounds, a couple of dollars, whatever. Okay, what this is actually a mini to RCA converter. Basically, converts the red and the white cables from your PS3 into 3.5mm. The next bit that's actually going to come up is actually a 3.5mm mono coupler. Basically, that lets you plug one end into your mini to RCA and the other end into a speaker, so that you can listen to it on whatever you want, headphones, blah blah blah.